Shitty internet days. Anyway, hopefully should be fine now. Hopefully should be fine now. I have to turn off my notifications when I do lives because they just freaking won't stop. I don't know how much I got of my intro, but welcome Running with Casper. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Anyway, it's the 3rd, for me, it's the 3rd of July. Doing a live tomorrow as per scheduled. Not 100% sure. Hello, Doodle. I'll try to see the chat. It's working this time. I can see it. When I left my house, I started the live and it reconnected like twice. So I don't know how it will come out, but so yeah, it's Friday, meeting day for me. I'll get a little bit of work in. I get an hour at work to do some other stuff before I have to go to the meeting, and then basically I take off after the meeting because it's my Friday short. Normally I work short Fridays. Can I see? Terrible. Sorry guys, I keep my fucking up. Hopefully, hello, Granny Fanny. Oh look, you can at least spell my name right. That's fine. Sorry. I just do very quick lives sometimes, like riding with Casper on my ride to work. I do it probably twice a week. It sort of like helps my channel, I guess, keep the momentum going on my channel while I'm trying to build it up a little bit. It's not really it's just like a personal goal, really, I guess. So people have been playing my lives to get my watch time hours up. Not even halfway yet, by the way, but I'm getting there. But I don't like running my computer when I'm not home. So I play them, not the Casper obviously, but because I don't think that would count as watching your own stuff. Welcome to Amy. Did I see Amy there? I saw Doodle, I saw Granny Funny. I don't know if I saw Jessica with a K. I always thought that was funny when Jamie used to say that. I didn't even know Jessica, and she'd be waffling on Jessica with a K. I think I'm just gonna steal that from Jamie every time if I talk to Jessica. So yeah, it's Friday here. I'm doing the live tomorrow. It is 11 o'clock my time, which I've worked out is 9 p.m. for Eastern USA folks. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do some online games, but I got a small window this afternoon after work to try to work out what I could do. I looked into the never have I ever I looked into how the game is played. There's a couple different ways it's played, but it's really I don't know. From what I can see so far, it's really a in-person type game where you need 5 or more and you have to use your fingers and this and that, and I don't know, so I'm not sure if I can do it. And then there's another game that I saw that my other friend Hello Starlight sometimes plays the Cracker Box game, and she plays it through OBS, whereas I don't use OBS anymore. Um, I can share screen it, but I'm just not sure how the interaction will work. Now the good thing is, like, I don't have any more dropouts on my internet. I seem to have yelled at enough people to get that fixed, but I'm still not happy with my download and my upload speeds. It's pretty much default what I have. It's not like I'm not getting what I'm paying for. I am getting what I'm paying for, but I'm not really happy with it. So I might be changing to another company here in Oz called TPG. And they offer twice the speed that I'm getting at the moment, but they don't tell me what the upload speed is. I was told a long time ago from Whoosh from Podtrash that the upload speed is pretty important for doing lives, broadcasting sort of thing. And Australia is renowned for the absolute shittiest upspeed. I'm not even going to tell you what mine is because I'm fucking embarrassed. Yeah, even if I told you the download speeds, like, you guys would say, where are you living? Oh my god, you criminals living on this island with such shitty internet. And yes, it is. But I'm able to do the lives that I have. I just do them every fortnight. I have total bandwidth of my house to my fucking NBN, which is what my service goes to. It's all NBN, mostly NBN now. It's just different providers, but it all goes through NBN. And I get this message from NBN, and it says, because I've had these messages before. Your service will be interrupted. I'm thinking, you motherfuckers, you watch. It'll be right when I want to do my live, but it's not. It's like 2 days from now. Oh, it's so funny, mate. You accelerated for no reason. I was turning right. Who has mad mod moves? Doodle's the best mod ever. She doesn't take any shit. She has multiple mod powers in Aussie. Under two different things, two different names, I think. I don't know. I had to check with her all the time. Hey, I'm updating my list, just making sure. Yes, leave that there. Leave that there. Okay. Oh, it's an absolute beautiful day. I didn't give you my usual spiel. Okay, so it's it's, what time is it? It's 8:35 a.m. in the morning. I'm starting late today because of my early Fridays. It's lovely. I was going to say it's not that lovely. It's only 15 degrees C, which is a little bit chilly. But for me, it's t-shirt weather, baby. I haven't even got a jumper on. No heater. Heater temp position is in the 12 o'clock position. So it's just normal air. But you know what's funny? I was coming home yesterday in the afternoon. It was quite early for me because I'd worked so many long hours this week. So I left it at 3:30. So that's wow. That's really early for me to leave work. And it was hot. Well, I felt hot in the car. Let's put it that way. You know, the car had been sitting in 25 degrees all day in the car park and was a bit warmish. So I had the air conditioner just on low, just on one actually. It was just enough to sort of cool the car down and that sort of thing. Anyway, I get home. The aircon's still home the aircon's still on when I drive into the driveway. I get home, right, and Mum's got the fucking 5 kilowatt system I put in the house, and she's got it on like heat. I go inside. I open the front door, and it hits me like a wave of heat. Just smashes me. It's like, oh. She goes, "Hi, love." And I'm like, oh my god, it's hot in here. And she always gives me the same message. Oh, I just turned it on. Anyway, so my room's at the end of the house, down the hallway, down, at the end of the house. So I don't really get the heat or the cold from the main air conditioner that's in the lounge room. And it's a monster of a thing. Actually, no, it's not a 5 kilowatt. It's a 7 kilowatt. It's massive. Like if it's like, say, really hot here in the summertime, say it's 35 degrees C, which is pretty warm. You turn this thing on, right? Whack it on like the lowest. Whack it on the lowest. What am I looking at? Sorry, I haven't been reading the chat. Sorry, I did see something I need to know about, but yeah, Doodle let me know. You turn on this air conditioner. I swear to God, it's fucking roasting outside. Like you'll burn in like 15 minutes outside if you don't be careful. And this air conditioner will cool you down. Will cool that lounge room type kitchen area down in like 5 minutes. This thing is so powerful. And I probably should have put one in my room, a little one like I did with Mars' room, but I have a little portable one that seems to do the job okay. Doesn't really worry me. So it would be Thursday, yeah, for most people. Thursday, I start at the time I normally start work. It's normally about 5 in the evening for Doodle. I lost the internet again, right? Shitty week at the moment. How many bars do I have? I only have 1 bar out of 3. That's not good. Oh, now I have 2. Okay. Well, they are working in this area too, but so you know how we're all stuck in this friggin' COVID stuff. We're doing really well in Queensland, and even more restrictions are being lifted today. So clubs are back open as far as gaming and stuff like that. I think even the numbers have changed as well. My friend Kate tried to tell me it's unrestricted numbers. Annie, who's Annie? Do I know Annie? Is Annie a random? Is Annie an old? I know Anne. I have an Anne friend, but do I know Annie? Oh, look at that Nightbot kicking in. Beautiful. I updated the Nightbot and everything, Doodle, as we discussed. Is Annie like an alt of someone who's afraid to come in as their normal name or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, welcome, Annie. God, I really miss the funny alts. I really miss Under the Bus. That was a funny alt. I had some fun with that. Of course I know who it was, like most people do, but it was fun. It was funny. They were witty. I miss entertaining in people's lives by, using humor. And I always know it's a good live when there's 3 different conversations going on in the chat. All right, guys, I'm going to have to split very soon. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi. Of course, I haven't seen half the chats. Who's in here? I see Jessica here. Did Jessica just come in? Oh, hang on. I got a bit of time on my hand, but I have to watch behind me when I pull into this street. All right, just hang on a second while I drive in. All right. There's just one thing in particular I don't particularly want people to see. Anyway, I don't mind this stuff. Have my own spot here that everyone leaves me. So not connected to the car, so I should be able to turn the car off. All right, so let me have a look at the chat, guys. Annie isn't too straight. Keep your eyes on the road. Yeah, I will. Oh, Jessica, you missed me. Jessica with a K. You missed my joke before. Tinksy's in here. Oh, sorry, I didn't see Tinksy. I did see Tinksy before. Sorry, I forgot. Yes, Jessica. Amy's in here. Do you like my view at the moment? It's just like the garden in front of work. That tends to get a little bit out of control because the landlord doesn't really cull it back too much. And there's all this shit, right, that falls off the tree. I don't know if it's a gum tree. I don't think that's it. It might be a gum tree. No, maybe not. And it flowers and all the shit falls on my car. So I washed my car. Um, Definitely not cosmic. Oh my god, definitely not cosmic. What's going on here? I haven't seen that before either. Oh shit. Oh dear. Granny funny. So trains have rules to the road, just like strange. Definitely not cosmic. That's interesting. Mm. So what's everyone's plans for Thursday evening, I guess it is. I guess it'd be um I posted about AJ on her awesome work. Oh, AJ, yeah, AJ. I haven't had a chat with AJ, but AJ left my Discord, or left Discord altogether, but left all the servers that she was in, and I was very disappointed with um losing AJ in what was a very safe sort of Discord. I was very disappointed with that. Hey Amanda, how are you? Amanda left my Discord too, but we won't get into that. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta learn not to take it too personal, I guess. But anyway, doesn't matter. Um, Going to the beach. Going to the beach for the 4th. Yes. So the 4th of July for Americans will be on my 5th, which is my Sunday. So you guys, with COVID, are you guys keeping it quiet? Like you guys got to keep, like, is it quiet? Because we went through like an Easter period where um we weren't allowed to celebrate stuff. We weren't allowed to, travel. Um we weren't allowed to celebrate Anzac Day, which is, the veterans. I think it's the same as your Veterans Day. Oh yeah, one of the students has just arrived. Um, and oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's okay, Manda. Like you could have hung there, but you probably didn't know many people. But that's okay. That's fine. I you know things change over time, so I'm still debating about a few things. So I don't really rush into too much. I like to I like to gather my facts, and I try not to react too instantly to things. So that will probably sort itself out in time. Um, Nikki, Nikki, did I miss a message from you or something? Or like I didn't see it. Maybe um Doodle said something about calling, but I think maybe it sent it to her, not our group message thingy. So I didn't see it. So um, if I saw it, I would have called you last night, which I know is the middle of your night, but that's when you're usually up. So um, did I see Bam there? Did I see Bam? Hang on, did I see Bam? Bam World. Yeah, that's Bam, right? Okay. Bam, did you did I? Yeah, Bam's World. Yeah. Did you see that video that Space put out? I thought that was sort of, I don't know, weird. I always miss Bam's live. I always, I always miss Bam's live because of the time difference. She usually goes live well and truly into the middle of my night, and I just wouldn't survive. Sometimes she goes, every now and then she'll go a different time, and I'll actually catch it. Maybe it's like late at night before I go to sleep. Um, but most of the time, I miss Bam's lives, and then she deletes them, so I can't even catch up like the next morning or anything. But um, I must admit, I don't really know a lot of what sometimes what people are talking about. I'm just not that involved. I guess I'm only involved, I guess, in my side of things, even though it's a lot of it is linked through different people and through different channels. I find it interesting though, just human behavior is quite fascinating. It's quite it's quite interesting the length of what people get up to. I thought the evil twins were a set of boobs in Space's video. No, oh man, I know whose boobs they were, Granny. They're pretty damn spectacular. Although the person who owns them might not think so, but I like teasing her about them. And I must say, I've gone out with ladies that were fairly, um, fairly like small chested. Let's say, oh, went out with a girl who used to do not Playboy, but something like much lower than Playboy. It was a long time ago. I should tell that story on my live. I also had some funny work stories. I'll even embarrass myself with one because I'm not there anymore, so it doesn't matter. So I can tell it now. Um, I might tell that tomorrow. So, um, I don't know if the girls would love it, but the guys would probably think it was pretty cool. All right, guys, I better go in. It's 10 to 9. I'm going to start at 9, but I've got to print out all my assistant's dispatches for her. Um, oh, bam. Oh, I'm staying out of the anything to do with the Aussies. I tried to stay out of respect. Even though um we all have our good and bad points, I gather. But I actually make like don't want to do with Space, with Claire, with the Twiggy, the girls that I used to know. I just not into doing anything or saying anything because it's just. I mean, unless they do something. I mean, unless they're saying something to me, like unless they're like gonna like put me down or something like that, then I probably would I might respond to that. But I've purposely tried to. I don't know if it's an Aussie thing or whether I'm just not keen on doing it. Um, I do understand that there's assholes in every country. I do understand that. I've learnt that the hard way. Cosmic had a very good point about the Aussies tending to stick up for themselves, and I think that he had a point about that. But I learnt the hard way that it's not necessarily the case in the sense that that there's assholes everywhere. It doesn't matter what country, and that's why some of my good friends are not in this country. I got some in this country. I know a few people in this country, but I would say I know a lot more in the States at the moment, in Canada. So yeah, you're right, guys. I should get to work. Thank you very much for joining me in this very short live. It's only been 15 minutes. So I'm doing a live tomorrow, guys. I'm very sorry that the time difference will probably be shitty for some of you, but it's really the bit that it's a time slot that fits in for me, right? And it also fits in for with RDA not streaming anything. Like Ross knows what time I stream, so usually I don't clash with anybody because some people like to come over. So all right, guys, have a good day. Thanks for joining me. Peace out, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye bye. If I can work out how to exit this on the phone. See you guys.